Faith meets the lens. 20 moments where Jesus Christ was said to appear on camera. From eerie shadows to miraculous sightings, these images have left people shocked and searching for answers. Are they real signs or just tricks of the eye? Stick around, because what you're about to see will leave you speechless. But before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. You don't want to miss more mind-blowing mysteries like this. Now, let's get into it. The mysterious angel canon. Have you ever wondered how angels travel between heaven and earth? For centuries, people have imagined them gently floating down from the skies. But what if they moved much faster? So fast that we can barely see them? That's the idea behind the angel canon, a mysterious way angels might shoot down from heaven, like lightning. Some videos even claim to show streaks of light moving too quickly for the human eye, making people wonder if angels have their own secret travel system. Angels are known for their mystery, so it makes sense that their movements would be just as hidden. The idea of an angel canon adds a fun but fascinating twist to this ancient question. If true, it would explain why we rarely see angels in action. They move too fast for us to notice. This concept suggests that these divine beings have a way to complete their sacred missions in the blink of an eye while remaining unseen. The mysterious image on the tank. In 1986, a quiet factory in Fostoria, Ohio, became the center of something incredible. This small town, known for making soybean oil, suddenly attracted thousands of visitors. Why? Because people claimed they saw an image of Jesus Christ on a newly installed storage tank. Without social media, the news spread by word of mouth, and soon, cars filled the streets, causing massive traffic jams. Locals gathered in amazement, staring at the tank, wondering if they were witnessing a true miracle. As night fell, the scene became even more surreal. The glowing tank revealed a clear silhouette, a figure in flowing robes standing beside a child. Many believed it was Jesus himself. Skeptics questioned why such an image would appear on an industrial tank. But for those who stood there in awe, it didn't matter. The moment felt sacred, as if something divine had touched their small town, leaving behind a message of faith and wonder. A mysterious figure in the 9/11 memorial light. A breathtaking moment unfolded at the 9/11 memorial in Hoboken, New Jersey. A man standing by the Hudson River, looking at the tribute in light, saw something incredible. At the peak of one of the beams, a figure appeared in the sky, looking just like Jesus Christ. It seemed to hover over the river, as if offering a silent blessing to the souls lost in the tragedy. The image quickly spread on social media, bringing comfort to people around the world. For those mourning loved ones, it felt like a sign that they were not forgotten. Many saw it as a moment of divine peace, a reminder that even in great sorrow, there is still hope and comfort. Jesus appears in the sky. One morning in a small town in Indonesia, people saw something unbelievable in the sky. As they went about their daily routines, a cloud formation appeared that looked exactly like Jesus Christ. Word spread fast, and soon, people gathered in the streets, staring in awe. Many grabbed their phones, taking photos and videos to share online, hoping the world would see this incredible sight. The sun's rays shined through the clouds, giving the figure a heavenly glow. To those watching, it felt like a sign from above, a reminder of something greater than themselves. The cloud formation became a symbol of hope and faith, proving that even in ordinary moments, something extraordinary can happen. The moving statue mystery. In 1992, a strange video appeared, and people still can't explain it today. The footage shows a statue of Jesus Christ lying still in a coffin, but then something unbelievable happens. The statue's head slowly moves, as if it's alive. The movement is smooth and clear, not shaky or robotic. Since this was before advanced video editing, many wonder how it could be possible. Some believe it was just a trick, maybe by skilled hands. But back then, the technology for such a realistic effect didn't exist. Others think it might be something supernatural, a sign of divine power breaking the rules of the natural world. No one knows the truth, but this eerie mystery still fascinates and confuses everyone who sees it. Jesus in the storm. A shocking moment happened on a plane caught in a violent storm. The passengers were terrified as the plane shook wildly in the strong winds. Among them, a woman noticed an elderly lady sitting by the window, her head bowed in silent prayer. Feeling the fear around her, the woman decided to join in. As their voices whispered prayers for safety, something unbelievable happened. The turbulence started to calm. The storm outside still raged, but inside the plane, a strange sense of peace filled the air, as if their prayers had been answered. Later, when photos from the flight were developed, an astonishing image appeared. In the stormy sky, between flashes of lightning, the faint figure of a man could be seen. His robes flowed as if untouched by the chaos, and his presence seemed full of peace and compassion. Many believe this was a sign of divine protection, a reminder that faith can bring comfort even in life's most terrifying moments. Lost image of Jesus, found in Israel. In the heart of Israel's desert, archaeologists made a shocking discovery that changed how we see early Christian art. While digging in an ancient Byzantine farming village, they uncovered something incredible, a rare piece of Christian history that had been hidden for centuries. The Holy Land is where Christianity began, yet very little early Christian artwork has survived. That's why this find was so extraordinary. Among the ruins, they found a well-preserved wall painting of Jesus Christ. But this was not the familiar image of Christ with long hair and a beard. Instead, it showed a man with short curly hair, a long face, and an elongated nose. This rare depiction revealed how early Christians in the region may have imagined their Savior, giving us a new and fascinating glimpse into the past. Jesus' face appears after deadly landslide. In 2015, a powerful landslide struck Putumayo, Colombia, destroying homes and changing the land forever. People were left with nothing, forced to rebuild their lives from the rubble. But as they looked at the disaster, they noticed something unbelievable. An image in the earth that looked like the face of Jesus Christ. It seemed as if nature itself had carved it during the landslide. Word spread fast, and soon, crowds of people rushed to see the mysterious image. For many, this was no accident. It was a sign of hope in the middle of their heartbreak. Hundreds gathered, believing that the face in the earth was proof that something greater was watching over them. In their darkest moment, they found comfort in this unexpected miracle. Jesus appears in the sky. A peaceful sunset in the coastal town of Agrigento, Italy, turned into a moment that shocked the world. Alfredo Lobruto, a man who rarely shares personal moments online, captured a stunning photo of the sunset over the Tyrrhenian Sea. As the sun dipped below the horizon, the light reflected off the clouds in a way that formed a figure strikingly similar to Jesus Christ. The sight was so mesmerizing that Lobruto felt an overwhelming urge to share it with the world. After he posted the image, it spread like wildfire across the internet. People were amazed by how much the figure in the clouds resembled Christ the Redeemer in Rio de Janeiro. Some even noticed what looked like a crown and arms spread wide, just like traditional depictions of Jesus. The photo sparked debates about divine signs, the beauty of nature, and whether the universe was sending a message through this breathtaking moment. The Miracle Tree of Colombia. In the middle of the COVID-19 pandemic, when fear and uncertainty filled the world, something unbelievable happened in a small town in northern Colombia. The town of Monji, like everywhere else, was under strict lockdown. But soon, whispers spread about a miracle, a tree whose branches had formed the image of Jesus Christ on the cross. At first, people thought it was just a rumor. But when photos of the tree started appearing online, doubt turned into shock. Trapped in their homes, people saw this as a sign from above, something that gave them hope in dark times. Before long, the tree became a sacred site. Despite lockdown restrictions, believers from all over Colombia made their way to see it, leaving candles, flowers, and prayers at its base. Many came seeking comfort, healing, and peace during the global crisis. To them, the image in the tree was more than just a coincidence. It was a symbol of faith and hope when the world needed it most. The voice of Jesus. Something unbelievable happened in 1999. During a special religious event at Battery Park in New York City, hundreds of people gathered for prayer and worship. As part of the ceremony, a priest named Father Gerard led the consecration. But then something strange occurred. His voice, which had been normal, suddenly changed.
This is my body.
It became deeper, trembling with an unearthly power. The words he spoke didn't sound like his own. They felt like they came from Jesus Christ himself. Twice during the prayer, as he raised the sacred bread and wine, his voice transformed. In a clear, powerful tone, he spoke the sacred words, "This is my body." The entire congregation was stunned. Many believed they had just witnessed a divine moment, as if Jesus had spoken through Father Gerard. The atmosphere in the church was filled with awe, faith, and deep emotion, leaving everyone present forever changed. The Virgin Mary's mysterious tears, a shocking event in a small church in New Mexico, left people in awe. A statue of Our Lady of Guadalupe appeared to shed tears that turned out to be a mix of olive oil and chrism, a sacred oil used in Catholic rituals. As word spread, crowds of believers rushed to see the miracle for themselves. Many felt a deep spiritual connection, believing the tears carried a special message. The church quickly became a pilgrimage site, drawing people from everywhere who sought comfort and faith in the Virgin Mary's sorrow. But this wasn't the only time such a miracle happened. In the Mexican town of El Canal, another statue of the Virgin Mary was seen crying. Witnesses said the statue's face even turned red as the tears fell, as if she was weeping for the suffering around her. The local community believed it was a divine sign, calling for peace in a place troubled by violence. In both cases, these unexplained tears gave people hope, reminding them of the strength of faith in difficult times. Angel in the sky. Something incredible appeared in the sky over Camden, South Carolina. On a clear day, a breathtaking cloud formation took shape, looking just like an angel with its wings spread wide. The colors and contours were so perfect that it seemed almost too beautiful to be natural. Some people thought it was just a rare weather event or the result of airplane exhaust, but others believed it was something divine. For those with faith, this was more than just a cloud, it was a message from above. The angel-like figure brought a sense of peace and wonder, as if the heavens were reaching out to those below. Whether it was a simple trick of nature or something more spiritual, one thing was certain. Everyone who saw it felt a deep sense of awe, leaving with a renewed belief that miracles can appear when we least expect them. The Jesus statue that opened its eyes. A shocking video from a chapel in Saltillo, Mexico, left people stunned. The footage showed a statue of Jesus suddenly opening its eyes. Paranormal expert Ivan Escamilla shared the video, claiming it was real. He said even priests and experts had analyzed it and confirmed it was not fake. The clip spread like wildfire, with many watching it over and over, trying to make sense of what they saw. But not everyone believed it. The Roman Catholic Church in Saltillo quickly dismissed the video, saying there was no proof it was real. Skeptics argued it was just a digital trick or a hoax. Still, many people were fascinated, with some even quoting the Bible, saying it could be a warning or a sign of something bigger. Whether real or not, the video sparked deep discussions about faith, deception, and the mysteries of the divine. A divine surprise on a morning run. Shay was just out for a normal morning jog when something incredible stopped her in her tracks. While running along the Blackwater Creek Trail near Liberty University, she noticed a large rock that seemed to pull her in. As she got closer, her heart skipped a beat. Etched into the stone was a carving that looked just like the face of Jesus Christ. Overwhelmed by what she saw, she quickly grabbed her phone and recorded a video, zooming in on the details of the face. Her excitement was undeniable as she shared the discovery with a local news station, convinced she had witnessed something truly special. But what made this moment even more powerful was what had been happening just before she found the rock. As she ran, Shah had been listening to worship music, pausing to express her gratitude and faith. Seeing the image of Jesus felt like a divine sign, as if her prayers had been answered in the most unexpected way. Her discovery touched not just her heart, but also the local community, reminding everyone that moments of spiritual wonder can appear when we least expect them. Jesus appears in the Notre Dame fire. On April 15, 2019, the world watched in shock as a massive fire tore through the Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris. Flames engulfed the historic structure, leaving people heartbroken over the destruction of such an iconic landmark. But amid the devastation, something incredible happened. Both the altar and the cross remained untouched by the fire. Many saw this as a powerful sign of divine protection. A miracle in the midst of chaos. As images of the surviving cross spread online, A woman from the UK named Leslie Rowan noticed something extraordinary. She claimed to see the face of Jesus Christ appearing in the flames, his expression filled with sorrow and compassion. Her discovery quickly sparked debate. Some believed it was a miraculous sign, while others dismissed it as an illusion, a trick of light and shadow. But for many, it was a symbol of hope, a reminder that even in the darkest moments, faith can shine through. The miracle at the Bulgarian church. Something incredible happened in a church in Sofia, Bulgaria in 1993. The country was still recovering from the collapse of the Soviet Union, and on this Sunday, a group of American evangelical singers had come to perform. During the service, a blind woman suddenly started screaming. She could see for the first time in her life. She described the tie of the man next to her, leaving the entire church in shock. The congregation sang and prayed with renewed energy, overwhelmed by what they had just witnessed. But the biggest shock came later. When the American group reviewed their video footage, they saw something unbelievable. A man dressed in white, with long hair and a beard, looking just like the traditional image of Jesus, appeared in the recording. The strangest part, no one in the church had seen him in person. It was as if Jesus had come to heal the woman and then vanished. The footage spread rapidly through VHS tapes in the 1990s, leaving people speechless and sparking endless discussions about miracles and divine intervention. Jesus in the clouds. A woman named Monica Aramayo was going about her day in San Salvador de Jujuy, Argentina, when something unbelievable happened. She looked up at the bright blue sky and saw a cloud that looked exactly like Jesus Christ. Overcome with emotion, she quickly grabbed her phone and took a picture. To Monica, this wasn't just any cloud. It felt like a divine sign, a reminder that God was always watching over his people. When she shared the photo online, it spread like wildfire. People from all over the world were amazed at how much the cloud resembled the Christ the Redeemer statue in Rio de Janeiro, with its outstretched arms. Some even noticed what looked like a crown of thorns, adding to its powerful symbolism. For Monica and many others, this moment brought comfort and hope, a reminder that faith can shine through even in uncertain times. Real or just a trick of the eye? Let me know what you think in the comments. And if you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more mysterious stories. See you in the next one.